Good morning, everyone. Uh, I'm Shilpa, and we are gonna wait for people to join in. So, if you're joining me live, let me know in the comments. I'm just gonna add the title to this live and description. Good morning, Shritika. So today's meditation is going to be really nice because I am particularly including some tools and techniques that I personally use in the morning to start my day fresh with positive energy and full of mental clarity. So if you're joining me live, welcome to today's session. I'm gonna make this short and sweet and quick. I know everyone has to get to work, but meditating, getting that mental clarity, keeping your energy clean is equally important, right? So if you're joining me live, let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly, or if I need to make any adjustments, because it's a bit difficult for me to understand from this side of the screen that if I'm visible and audible properly. So let me know. For those who are joining my live session for the first time, I'm Shilpa. I work with Fitter as a mindfulness coach. We together are building a platform for you guys to become mentally fitter, and it's in the process. But then, yes, if you are here, let me know where you're joining from. Tell me how you're doing this morning. So, one thing I realized is when someone asks you, how are you today? Like majority of us, we just reply, I'm good, thank you. Okay, but I want you to really dig deeper inside today and really ask, how am I feeling? How am I feeling in my mind? How am I feeling in my body? How are my thoughts? How are my feelings? So all of that. Yeah, thanks guys for telling me that I'm visible and audible. So today's meditation is particularly for those who wake up every day and might have no motivation, no mind clarity, or they might be feeling a bit lost, less on motivation, and don't know like what to do with their life for the day, you know. So they say that the way you start your day the way you start your morning defines your whole day, and your whole day adds to the weeks, to the months, to the years, and to your life. So you can understand how important it is to start your day fresh with mental clarity, with positive energy in the right direction, because small habits leads to like larger results and success in your life. And very important part of starting your day fresh with positive energy is starting a day before, in the evening, a day before, and preparing for the next morning a night before. So I'm gonna talk a bit more about it, but let me say hi to all the people who are joining. Some of them they joined me live on the Fitter app. I conduct most of the mindfulness sessions and meditations on Fitter app, but I'm coming live on the page after a long, so I can see new names here. I'm just gonna take a moment to say hello to everyone. I can see Vikas, hi Sonia, hi Nina, hi Mickey, hi Shritika, hi Rajashri, hello Devish, hello from Nagpur, Priyanka, hello from Bangalore. Alright guys, so yes, I'm gonna give you some time to ask questions, but let's start with the meditation today. So what I want you guys to do is for the next, am I visible properly? Yeah, okay. Okay, so for the next 20 minutes, I want you to keep this time aside. So whatever you're doing, you can pause it for like 15-20 minutes, really get into the space, really listen to what I'm saying. And this is going to be a live guided meditation, so I'm going to guide you throughout. But one thing I can assure you, that by the end of this, you are going to have a lot of mental clarity, direction, and a lot of positive energy to start your day and your week. So if you're ready, tell me in the comments and we can then begin. So yes, for those who are asking, this is going to be a short live guided meditation where I'm going to guide you throughout, and by the end of it, we are going to do a short discussion. I also have some very powerful tips and techniques which I'm going to share if you stick around till the end of this video. Okay, so I can see people commenting. You're ready? Okay. So whatever you're doing, keep it all aside for the next 20 minutes and give yourself this morning time, give yourself this space to really relax, expand before you start your day, because it's very we are programmed to, like, the moment we start thinking what to do. We have these big to-do lists and we are just like waking up and like going like what to do, and we are just chasing goals and our to-do list. But it is very, very important that the way you start your morning, you start by connecting to yourself, connecting to what you're feeling within, what do you need for the day, instead of running on an autopilot. So I'll share how to do that. I'll share what I personally do and what works for me, and then you guys can pick what works for you from it. So, the moment I wake up, the first thing I do while I'm in bed is just open eyes, and the moment you like become get out of your sleep and into this now, you immediately become aware of all the thoughts that start coming. Okay, so the first thing that you do is you wake up, open your eyes, and notice these thoughts that are coming. And instead of getting involved in all these thoughts of what I have to do, then some thoughts from the past, from the future, all these thoughts, they would start coming. So first, start noticing it and create some distance and just sit in your bed, and without getting involved in it, just try to remember what you're grateful for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually guide you live to do all of this. So let's like actually get into the meditation and do this instead of me explaining it in the words, because it would be more effective that way. Okay, so I'm assuming all of you are here, very present with me, and you have kept aside everything that you need to do for the next 20 minutes, and we are going to meditate live. So, wherever you are, find a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed, and let's begin. So, close your eyes. And begin to focus on your surrounding. So become aware of any noise, any good sounds you can hear, whether it whether there are birds or your fan is making sound or there are people around. Just become aware of the sound around you. Now bring your focus to your breath. And begin to notice the quality of your breath. When I say quality of your breath, begin to notice If you're breathing shallow or if you're breathing deep, is your breath fast or are you breathing slow? Whatever it is, without any judgments, just become aware of your breath. Now, if you're carrying any tension in your body, consciously release this tension, especially in your neck, in your shoulders, between your eyebrows. Completely relax and let go of any tension that you're carrying in your body. Now bring your focus back to your breath. Now, just for some time, I want you to keep aside all the thoughts that you are carrying. So, when I say all the thoughts, I want you to consciously keep aside the thoughts from the past, what happened yesterday, what happened this week, or if you're worrying about what will happen in the future and your goals and your to-do list, keep it all aside for some time. You can also imagine like a box, a treasure box in which these thoughts are going off. Now, now that you're trying to keep aside these thoughts, I want you to keep aside any identity that you're carrying. Keep aside your name. Keep aside any identity, other identity that you're carrying, an identity of a father, mother, son, employee, daughter, entrepreneur, whatever you are, keep it all aside for some time. Don't worry, I'm gonna let you get all of this again and form your ego and identity and get into the world again. But just for some time, keep all of this aside. So now that you have kept aside the past thoughts, the future worries, anything else that you identify yourself with, keep it all aside. All these titles that you carry, the father, mother, daughter, son, everything, keep it aside for some time. Also keep aside your name. Now the very important part, keep aside any desires, any goals that you have. Keep it all aside. Now completely empty yourself if there's anything else that you're holding. Now also keep aside any resentments. Empty yourself from any anger, guilt, shame, self-judgment or judgment towards others, or like just forgive yourself and others for some time and completely empty yourself. So now that you've emptied yourself, bring your focus back to your breath. Now I want you guys to notice when you're keeping all of this aside, who are you really? So keep your focus on your breath. For a lot of people, it would be a bit difficult to do this. It is okay. We don't need to be perfect. We can just like do whatever we can. And if lots of thoughts are coming, it is okay. do not try to resist anything. Just don't get involved in these thoughts. Just observe them, and if they come, keep them aside in the box. Now that we have emptied ourselves completely, let's breathe together. So what we are going to do is we are going to breathe in for 2 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and then slowly breathe out for 6 seconds. So we are going to do 5 rounds of this together. So let's begin. Breathe in 1, 2, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's continue this again for the next 4 times. Release any tension if you're carrying. Relax your body while doing this. Keep breathing in, keep holding, and keep exhaling slowly. Keep breathing in and out slowly, breathing in for 2, holding for 4, exhaling for 6 seconds. And while you're doing this, I want you to understand that there is no next, but only now, this very present moment where life is happening, where there's like this full aliveness. So I want you to tune into now, and just for some time, just drop what to do next. Like majority of the people, even when they are having breakfast, they would be thinking of what's there for lunch, what to cook for lunch, what to have for dinner. You know, we are always running into next, next, next. When will we be in now? When will we live life in its real nowness? So I want you to really drop the next and just be present in this now. Just be present in this moment. Keep your focus on your breath. Release any tension that your body is holding consciously. Now with your next breathe in, I want you to breathe in. So let's breathe in together. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, expand yourself. Expand this breath outside your body throughout the room that you are sitting. So breathe in and expand. Expand your consciousness, expand your awareness, expand yourself outside your body throughout the room that you're sitting. Now expand further to the surrounding of your house. Now expand it to the whole locality where you stay. Expand yourself beyond your locality to the whole city. So wherever you are, Nagpur, Pune, Mumbai, US, wherever you are, just expand yourself throughout the whole city where you're living. Keep breathing in, and when you breathe out, expand, expand. So now expand yourself to the whole state you're living in. And when I say expand, I want you to actually visualize that when you're breathing out, your aura, your conscious, your awareness is expanding throughout this whole area. Now that you have expanded to the whole state, I want you to further expand to the neighboring states. Visualize your conscious, your awareness expanding to the whole neighboring state. Now expand yourself to the whole country. So when I say country, you can actually visualize this whole space, this whole area that you're expanding yourself with. Now expand further to the neighboring countries. Expand yourself to the whole continents. Now expand further to the whole planet. Further expand yourself to this whole universe. Keep your body relaxed, keep your breath relaxed, and keep expanding. Now further expand to the multi-universes. And in this expanded state, stay there and notice your breath. Notice this life within you, which is operating at this stillness. If your mind is going here and there, bring it back to your breath. Keep your conscious and awareness expanded. Notice the way your chest is expanding and contracting. Notice the way your body is responding to your breath. Notice the way the air is entering your nostrils. Now, in this expanded state that you are in, I want you to ask yourself these three questions that I'm about to share with you in order to get more clarity, in order to clean your blocks, clean your energy, and really go out there after this meditation and go for your dreams, for your desires. But before, we need to do the work, the inner work. So I want you to ask yourself, What do I really, really, really want? Or what do I truly desire? So, just one main thing that you truly, truly want in your life, or you truly desire that if I have this, I would be very satisfied, I'd be very happy. So, just that one thing, become aware of it. Now, I want you to actually visualize what would you do if you already had this thing. So, how would you wake up every day? How would you behave? How would you act differently? How would your life change? So, I want you to actually visualize all this. Visualize that you've already got this thing, and now how you're acting, behaving, doing your life, and how you're behaving with yourself, with others. So, just take a minute to actually visualize this. Actually, visualize how you're feeling, what has changed in your life, and how does it make you feel. And now that we have asked ourselves this question, I want you to come back in the now, in this expanded state. And a very important question that you want to ask now. So, with this visualization, I want you to ask yourself, what is stopping me from having this in my life? So whatever answers come, take a mental note of it, because I'm gonna give you some time later to journal it, write it in the notes. But for now, you can just do it in a meditation. What is stopping me from having this kind of life or having this desire in my life? So for a lot of people, the answers are it is myself, my blocks, I don't know what direction, I don't know what to go. So whatever it is for you, just become aware of it. And now, the third question that I want you to ask yourself is, what can I do to get rid of this block, this resistance that is keeping me away from what I truly desire. What can I do? So the answers could come in the form of maybe I can seek some support, I can seek some help, maybe I can talk to some friend, maybe I can Google this particular thing, or whatever it is for you, just become aware of it. What can I do to get rid of this block and resistance in order to achieve what I truly desire? So I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds to really visualize, reflect this, and take a mental note of this. And don't be hurried or worried because you're gonna get a lot of time later to really reflect on this meditation, write your answers down in a journal, and really reflect more and take action over it. But just for now, very simple, easy steps. Just become aware of all these things. So now that you have become aware of the block or resistance and what you can do about it, I want you to come up with three particular steps that you will do, that you will take today. You'll take action on these three steps that are keeping you blocked from these desires. So what are these three steps that you need to take action on today itself? So become aware of these three things that you need to do in order to get rid of these blocks for you to achieve your goals or desires. So the three action steps could be something like, okay, today I'll go buy this thing, today I'll go seek help, today I will go and actually talk about this thing that is bothering me, or whatever it is for you, whatever you've been really holding on to, you need to express, you need to bring it on the paper, out of your mouth, in words, and actually into the physical reality, you need to take action towards it. So become aware of these three steps that you need to do today itself. That is keeping you blocked. So I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds to really reflect on this. And later you can write these things down. And so when I say today, you need to start the first step. Okay, give yourself the deadline of today. Like today itself, I'm going to take action on this. There's no tomorrow, there's no later, because tomorrow never comes. Yeah. All right. So bring your focus back to your breath. I want you to keep your left hand on your chest and right hand on your belly, and take 3 deep breaths in and out very slowly. And whatever we have done till now, I want you to integrate it all in your mind and body. So when I say integrate, I want you to actually feel it in your body. So 3 deep breaths with your hand on your chest and another on your belly. Breathe as deep as you can by expanding your belly out. Now just become aware of the sounds in your surrounding. Come back into this present moment. Become aware of the surface you're sitting on. Become aware of your breath. You can move your fingers or your toes a bit. You can move your body and bring your both hands in front of your chest in like a namaste pose. Now I want you to think of one thing that you're truly grateful for in your life. I mean, there are a lot of things to be grateful of: your body, your health, the health of your family, the food that you get, the shelter that you live under. So, there are a lot of things to be grateful for. I want you to bring that into your awareness, all the things that you're truly grateful for, with your hands in front of your chest. And take one nice deep breath and say thank you. And say, I completely love, honor, and accept myself and others. I allow to let go of any resentments, any anger, any judgments. I release and I allow peace, clarity, love, joy, fun, soulful connections, love in my life. I open myself to infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. Take one nice last deep breath in and out. Rub both your palms together and put it on your eyes. And very slowly and gently open your eyes. So, if you guys are back from the meditation, you can let me know in the comments how was it for you. You can tell me your experience. You can ask any questions that you have. Yeah, guys, I saw there are some nasty people around. We are gonna block them from the page and the group. Can't do anything. Alright, guys. So if you have any particular questions, let me know in the comments and feel free to send me a message. Contact me if you have any particular questions or if you need any support or help. So, as mentioned earlier in the session, I was supposed to share some tools and tips that could help you to actually go and get it for you. So, what we did in this meditation, I want you to right after this meditation, take like 10 minutes, bring your notepad or a journal or diary, and write down the answers to these three questions that we asked and any other ideas or inspirations that you got. Write it down, and as mentioned in the meditation, the three steps that you need to take today itself. Okay, so no tomorrow, no procrastinating, but just doing it right away today itself. So those three steps that you need to take action on in order to unblock yourself and really go after your desires. Right? So take out the journal and write it down after the meditation. And the other thing that I want to share is, so on autopilot, the mind is programmed in such way that we always look for problems in life, more problems, more issues, and stuff like that. But in order to be really positive and bring that positive energy in your life, you need to become conscious and not run on autopilot. So when I say become conscious, you need to tune into this present moment. You need to connect to your breath. You need to really become aware of what is going on around you and not be in your mind majority of the time. So come back into your body, into this present moment, get out of your mind and get into this now moment. And instead of focusing on the problems, start asking yourself, how can I make this better? What would be the solution for this? Instead of the problems, start asking what would be the solution for this. So when you ask right questions, your mind gives right answers and your body then takes right actions. Yeah. So I have a question here from Devesh who is asking, does a way of doing meditation really matter or just doing it anyway is important? I would say the way you do it matters because since it's a very subtle energy that you're dealing with, I would recommend you to do it in a right way instead of just doing it anyway. Also, I don't know what do you mean by just doing it anyway is important. So, what is that anyway? Any other questions, guys? I would be happy to help. Is yoga effective to burn body fat? If it is, then it is effective as another gym exercise. By the way, I am in bed and watching with zero motivation right now after lockdown. I hope you did this meditation and you got some inspiration, some motivation. All right, guys. So I think we are over 40 minutes now. This always happens, like we extend. But yes, I had a wonderful time guiding you through this meditation. And if you have any particular request or questions, feel free to get in touch. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day ahead.